Welcome to a fresh edition of the Evolve, Modify, and Grow Pep Talk with me at DBC at Day2Day. Today, I want to share an experience I had very recently on a trip to the airport to take a flight. I'll tag this conversation in a go slow. Every movement is progress made that is drawing you closer to your destination. Two of us had flights to catch and we boarded the same vehicle. One of us was headed to the international airport while I was headed to the local airports. So we dropped off the other person at the international airport. Now there is a 3 minutes distance between the local airports and the international airport. I'm talking about the Lagos, airports, arena and area. And so we thought that we'll just drop the other person at the international airport while I will head to the local airport to take my own flights. Guess what? The ride that was very smooth, free of any roadblock to the international airports. But on our way coming back, we got trapped in a holdup. While we were there, the vehicles were moving at, I would say, every 5 minutes, there will be some form of movement. Then it will go to a standstill again. The next 5 minutes, there will be some form of movement. And we're in this traffic for another 2 hours. Here I was, looking at my watch, wondering, am I about to miss my flight? And so in that traffic, while I was worried, a lot of things were going on in my mind. It suddenly occurred to me that in this very go slow that we're in, every movement counts. Every movement meant I was moving closer to my destination, even though it was a slow motion. And so I was meditating on this. Eventually, I had to jump down from the vehicle. It would take me another 15 minutes dragging my box, my bags, and all that I had with me. It was a long walk. There was no Okada to take me. There was no motorbike to take me. Everything was just, a jam. Eventually, I got to the counter and I was able to check in just at the nick of time. And I sat down in the airport in the waiting area and found out that at long last, I got to my destination, even though it was slow. Invariably, we had to even wait for another 1 hour. Our flight was delayed for another 1 hour, so I actually didn't miss anything. And so in real life situation, sometimes movement to our destination seems to be slow. But here's what I have to say. Whether you walk, whether you run, like I had to run to the airport, whether you drive, whether you fly, whether you go by train or by, the sea, what is most important is that you are making some form of movement and progress. So again, when you want to feel that life is moving so slow, remember that every movement counts. And even a slow motion is still a movement, is still a progress. Do not beat yourself. Do not think that, things will not work out. I am too slow. Eventually, I got to the airport and I didn't miss my flights. And everything worked out well. So if all that you can do is to just walk, is to run, is to drive, before you take flight and gain speed, just keep moving and trusting. And I tell you that things will eventually fall in place. So instead of complaining and giving yourself that excuse that things are not together yet, that you need, to be flying to be able to gain speed. Speed is gathered on momentum level. So keep moving, keep working at yourself, keep doing what you can every day, because it is the everyday things, the everyday movement, the everyday action that you take, whether for your career, whether to get better in reading, whether to get better in a particular area or improve in your business, whether to achieve a dream or not. It is in the little actions and steps you take, the little slow motion movement that eventually gets you to your destination. So hey, get moving already. As I will always say, I am rooting for you. We are going to the top together to make it. Catch you on another episode of the Evolve, Modify, and Grow Pep Talk with me at DBC at Day2Day. Bye-bye.